Hi, my name is Jeffrey Rubin, and I run a company called Redwood Funding Group. Redwood Funding Group provides non-recourse loans to accident victims who have attorneys. These are called legal fundings, lawsuit fundings, pre-settlement fundings, or post-settlement fundings. Now, why should you use Redwood Funding Group as opposed to the any other dozens or hundreds of other legal funding companies in the country? Here's reason number one. Almost all legal funding companies charge compound monthly interest. What does that mean? It means they'll advertise that their interest rate is 2 or 3%. But a smart consumer like you will ask, is that 2 or 3% monthly compounded? And that's because 2 or 3% monthly compounded comes out to about 65% a year, which means after about 18 months, you're paying back double whatever you got borrowed or got advanced from these funding companies. At Redwood Funding Group, we never compound our interest. There is no monthly and there is no compounding interest. We have one fixed rate, and I'll get to that in a second. What these other companies do is charge a fee to administer, to process, or to underwrite your advance. So that means if you're going to borrow $1,000 from these companies, they'll charge you a processing fee, and let's say that'll be $200. So you'll only get a check in the mail for $1,000, but you'll be responsible for day one of $1,200. Redwood Funding Group doesn't charge a fee, doesn't charge a processing, underwriting, or any other kind of fee in the beginning, in the middle, or in the end. We only charge you a fixed 15% of what you borrow for each 6-month period. We never have compound interest, and we never have fees. Now, when you want to apply for funding from Legal Funding, you must go online to our website, redwoodfundinggroup.com. There's a one-page application. When you fill out that application, you must put in your email and your lawyer's email, because when you click submit and I get that application, I'm going to instantly request certain documents from your lawyer, and you will be carbon copied on that email. We only request about 7 or 8 pages worth of documents, and when we get those documents, and that's the question, how long does the process take? When we get those documents, we make an instant decision whether to fund you. We send you a contract, and when we get the contract back, we will wire you the money. That whole process can take 1 day, a matter of hours, or 2 or 3 days, depending upon how long it will take your lawyer to get us those documents. Now, when I email your lawyer that first time, I'm going to include a guaranteed repayment schedule that lays out in black and white exactly what you will owe Redwood Funding Group for your advance. It lays out whether you borrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to $100,000, what you will owe us after 6 months, a year and a half, and so on. You can take that guaranteed repayment schedule and call any funder in the country, and I'm guaranteeing you that we will beat their rates. So call us at 212-349-2844, but even faster, apply online at redwoodfundinggroup.com. You can even ask to speak to me, Jeffrey Rubin, the owner. No fees, no compound interest, just one fixed rate of 15% every 6 months. It will not be beat. Thank you very much.